Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be solving the Hanayama Key puzzle, which is a level 1 out of a possible 6 on the Hanayama difficulty scale. So it shouldn't be that difficult, but on top of that we've actually solved a puzzle that's very similar to this, or essentially built from this, which is Key 2, which is this one in here. So Key 2 was actually modelled from the Key puzzle, which is the one that we're going to be solving today. I think during the Key 2 puzzle solving I said that I'd probably never do the Key puzzle, but it's literally the last one that I've got to do now of like the sort of the main Hanayama collection. So most of these boxes are the main Hanayama collection, but then the ones that we've been doing previously are sort of like a back catalogue, and the Key puzzle is like the last one of like the back catalogue of Hanayama puzzles. As well as being the last puzzle that we're going to do of like the main back catalogue collection, we're also going to be using this leaderboard for the final time as well. If you didn't know already, like all these puzzles are the ones that I've done so far, and I have ranked them in difficulty going left to right, bottom to top, easiest down here, hardest up here, based on what I think rather than what difficulty level they are. And the Key puzzle is going to be the last puzzle that we place on this leaderboard. The next few puzzles that we're going to be solving are sort of like in little mini series. So the next ones that we're going to be doing is like the Hanayama Marine series. After that we've got the Ultraman, and then there's some limited edition ones as well that we're going to do as well. But yeah, again, in short, today is going to be the last time that we place a new puzzle on the leaderboard. So for the final time, we're going to disassemble the Key puzzle, we're going to reassemble the Key puzzle, we're going to place it on the leaderboard. Let's get on with it. Okay, so here is the Key puzzle. As I said in the intro, this is sort of the original version, or Key 2 is based on this one. But yeah, again, as I said, Key 2 is supposedly an improvement on the Key. So this one shouldn't take too long to solve. Looking at each piece, it's looking likely that we're going to do mostly the same moves as the Key 2. It's not going to take long. Well, yeah, I'm certain I'm going to do this almost instantly. So yeah, I mean, looking at this down here, we separate on, yeah, this is going to be pretty much the same. Sorry, I'm trying to think and commentate at the same time and look at what we are dealing with. So yeah, very similar shaped pieces in terms of the Key. There's one with a gap, there's one with sort of this down bit here. On the Key 2 it has like a, actually I might grab it, once we've done it I might grab Key 2 and just have a little comparison. So first of all, we're going to turn around this corner in here, and then we're going to flip upside down and slide down this Key, and then we're going to come in here, we're going to come around, yeah, and then we're going to separate just in there. So yeah, slightly different from Key 2. I'd say Key 2 it probably definitely is a better version. Yeah, actually no, we're gonna go straight into the reassembly. So we'll come around here, and then I'll grab Key 2, and then we'll have a quick comparison. But yeah, there we go. Key 1, I guess, or just Key solved, and yeah, let's have a quick comparison to Key 2. So here they both are, Key and Key 2, obviously slightly bigger and a much more solid, nicer make on the newer version, which I guess you would expect. The solution is slightly different on Key 2. We turn out here and then slide down into this position, and then we do similarly come on to the handle just like we did on this one. So I guess the comparison is that once you come onto here, so you can't just go around this corner and then separate off this side. What you need to do is then flip upside down, turn on, and then you actually separate on this one here, which is much harder to find than it is than the solution on this one, on the original key. But yeah, very interesting. Extremely similar, or if not, apart from this bit in here, pretty much exactly the same. This one's a much better build, but that doesn't mean that this one can't just be made in the same way with the same materials. But yeah, it's a nice, relatively easy puzzle to do. Obviously I was much quicker doing this one because I've already done this one, so and yeah, that's why essentially when I first solved this one I thought, we won't bother doing this one because it is it's modeled off the same thing. But yeah, we've done it anyway because it's pretty much one of the last Hanayama puzzles that we have done, or that we had to do. So yeah, there we go. That is the key puzzle solved and then compared to the key 2 puzzle. So there it is. We somehow managed to solve the key puzzle. It's pretty much almost an identical puzzle to the key 2 puzzle. Much easier to solve, or much easier to find the final move anyway. Key 2 is definitely an improvement, both in terms of like the quality of the keys to start with, which isn't much, and then the actual solution itself. I found it, obviously I'm going to find it harder the first time around, but the actual separation of key 2 is much more interesting and much harder to find than it is on key 1. And for placing it on the leaderboard, it's not really going to be a fair reflection of the actual puzzle, given that I've pretty much solved an identical puzzle to it previously. Yeah, so placing it like isn't going to be that genuine. And we're definitely going to be super bottom row, like probably this half of the bottom row. We're easier than the Galaxy, we're easier than the WU, we're easier than the bike. They're probably around here, actually, around the flag and the horse. Again, the horse was one that I'd previously solved a similar version of that puzzle before solving this one. Part of me doesn't want to break into the bottom 3 with this one, so I think we're gonna go just above the horse puzzle. And there it is. This is the final Hanayama leaderboard. It's quite emotional after over 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that. I think maybe if I went back through these, like the order in which I solved them and then ranked them, as 100% affected like where it could have gone if I'd have solved a puzzle that I did quite early on, late on, and same with a late on puzzle solving it early. Like it's very subjective and did depend on when it was solved, because the more you solve, the better you get at solving puzzles. Like I think there's 73 puzzles in total, which is quite a lot. It's like part 2 of the Hanayama collection is now done. I'm just going to stand here and admire it for a little bit. But yeah, there we go for today. The final of the sort of back catalogue of the Hanayama puzzles. The key puzzle, solved it, or separated it, reassembled it, placed it on the leaderboard. Job done for today. Next, we're going to be looking at the Marine series of Hanayama puzzles. And thank you very much for being here. If you want to see that Marine series in the next few weeks, and if you want to see any more of these Hanayama puzzles being solved and the step-by-step solutions for each and every one of them, then be sure to click my face here to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace!